Today I'm going to show you this ultimate great extension that you should use on Merch by Amazon. Here it is. It's called Productor for Merch by Amazon. It has a lot of options and it's completely free. So I really enjoyed using it because before I was just using Pretty Merch, and Pretty Merch is pretty limited. A lot of its stuff are limited and it doesn't have a lot of these options and a lot of things that are useful to your account to keep track of all your stuff and improve your listings and everything. So as you can see here, first I enabled the research on Amazon pages, so because as you can see here I don't have any more that other extension. I think the MS View Amazon, because it shows you the BSR and the ranking, right? So for example here, let's start from listings. So here you can see you are doing your research and you stumbled into a niche and you get to the page. So first of all, enabling this one here, I found it a lot useful than the other one I had. So, and it makes sense that everything in this one it's more better than having a lot of extensions. Every extension has one option, so it's really not that great for me. So I prefer this having a lot of options and only in one. So for example, this gives you a lot of things like most used keywords. You can see all the used keywords on this niche, on these t-shirts here. So these are the most used keywords, so you can copy it here and get them into a spreadsheet and sort them by the ones that are generic and the ones that are useful for you to list on your shirt. And here, so sometimes there is the problem of pricing strategy, so sometimes you have to go through all these to know what's the average to list in. So here is the average price to list in, so you don't need to check on them all by one and see what's the lowest and what's the highest. Just check here. And here for the average BSR, here is the highest BSR and here is the lowest, and here for the price, this is the lowest and this is the highest price. You can also check this by ranking, sort them by ranking. As you can see, the lowest BSR to the highest, or the opposite. For the rocket sellers, the one who sells a lot, okay, the same. You can do the opposite. Here is for ads, if there is ads in this particular niche. So there isn't. Here for the price as well, if you want to filter it as for the price. And you can check here the BSR for the shirts, and you can see as well the brand name. You can check here. For example, Nickelodeon, it's a huge company that's making SpongeBob, so it's a no-no to use their stuff. So here you can check it, and here is a brand name. So this one is, I think, only a seller as well. As you can see here, you can check them all the way from here, and you can analyze it by clicking on here and see what keywords Amazon indexed for these shirts. So these are, when they show you these green, they are indexed. Sometimes you will find some of them are red, so it means that it's not indexed by Amazon. So for example, let's get into this one. So you can see all the stuff that we saw earlier. So you can export it to Excel, or you can copy product to clipboard. So you can just click on this. So for example, this helps you when you want to relist. If you have your shirt already up and you want to relist it, or you have made a mistake by adding something and you have to relist it again, even though there is an option to relist something without going into it, its page. If you want to create, there is, if you want to open 10 tabs to create a new product, here is to import Excel sheet. If you have your stuff all organized, here is it. Here to reset it, here is a great option is select all or deselect all. So first of all, before it was you have to check all of these or uncheck them. So this is easier with this one here. Click OK, continue. Here you have of course the shirt. So for example, you're choosing this shirt, these colors. You just go into this shirt here. You have to choose all the colors again. You just can copy the colors and go to here and paste them. Okay, so there is here you can paste the copy, then paste it here. So for this one, it has no bullet points, that's why it isn't here. So let's check something else. So this is the kinds of shirts I was talking about, of family matching. So this is FBA, it's not merch by Amazon. That's why they have the option to do 2 shirts in one listing. So if it was in merch by Amazon, it will be great doing this. Like a lot of people are buying stuff for them and their kids and everything. It has bullet points and everything. So let's check here. Here it says that there is shirt here and t-shirt here, and I think here, yeah, there is shirt. So what this does is here you can have replace it. For example, that you have to relist some shirts, all shirts that you have, but at the moment you were using shirts in the listing. So you just come here and here it goes to design. So you can change this into here, go down here. These are some options if you want to save them, but I'm using this save publish settings. It's a lot easier. So you have to fill in all these stuff, and whenever you get into a shirt, you just click activate configuration, and it's activating all this pricing, colors, for here this one of changing from for example changing shirt into apparel or novelty or outfit. So you get the point. So here is theme hunt. So this one allows you to see if you have any copyrighted or trademarked stuff on your listing. So for example, you can use this. So it merges 2 bullet points into the description. It's useful. So for example, you copy this one and go to Germany, you click paste. So you can leave it as it is, English, or you can do from English to German language. So you just click on this. So for example, you only have the standard t-shirt design. So you have, if you want to convert it to hoodie, you just click on it and it takes like 30 seconds. Then it downloads the format for the hoodie, and for the pop socket as well. You just click on it and wait 30 seconds and it does the same. So this is, now I covered this area of creating. We finished with the first section of creating and searching with the tool. So here is manage. So all these are from the same tool. So here you can edit the product. Here you can copy the same as I showed you. here you can delete it. Here you can release product, here you can release it and delete this one. For example, you made a mistake by doing this shirt or something, you just go to this and release it and this one gets deleted. Here you need to refresh it in the database. I will show you what's the database in a moment. Here to download the picture, the design I mean, here for the hoodie, and this one for the pop socket as well as they mentioned before. So this one we are done in here. So let's go to Productor manage. So here where you can find everything. So here is some options I didn't talk about yet. So this one to open 10 tabs to create a design and product. Here expiring, so when you click this one it shows you all the products that are going to expire soon. So in here you can choose that it shows automatically that expiring product in 180 days, and you can choose whatever you want and it shows you automatically, or you can just click on it and you see the products that are going to expire. You have three options: release it and leave the one to expire, or you can release and delete the one that's going to expire, or delete it. Okay, and this one to blur like this way now, and this to export now your products to Excel, and this to export all your designs. This one is not free. This is the only thing that's you have to pay to get. So this one is automation and autopilot to change the pricing as a bulk for all your designs. So you just change the price and it does all the work. This as for Facebook group and YouTube, and here is settings I already showed you. Here you can see all the sales and everything in graphs. So I prefer this than Prettymerge because you can see in depth and everything. Like sometimes you get to see, you don't need to go to analyze to check what sold yesterday, like every product. So it's really helpful. And the best thing is you can see the reviews, because for Amazon and Prettymerge you don't have the ability to see what shirts or products you have, the stuff that's regularly selling, to check if it gets any review or anything. But in this case you check it in here, you see the amount of products that got reviews and you can check them everything, and here that have sold. So the average, you can see how many of the stuff that got sold, of the designs that got sold from the how much you have live. So it's pretty cool, this option here. And here is the database I was talking about. So it gets to refresh every 24 hours, or you can set it up here to refresh every now and then if you want. So what this helps database is just like it's checking on your t-shirts and sees if anything new on the shirt happened. If it got a sale, so it will show in here or in here like Prettymerge does, or if it got a review it adds it in here. So if it got Amazon choice, it got it in here. So that's what I'm talking about. So it's pretty easy and cool. Here's where you can find all your shirts, and as you can see here you have all the options as the manage page, and here is how many of the shirts, and you can change the marketplace from here if you want. So it's pretty amazing, and it gets updated every day. Like sometimes it gets more than every day, but sometimes it gets everyday update. It's really amazing and great. extension that I recommend you to use. So lately Merch Informer sponsored the extension, so it's pretty cool and it's getting some huge updates and all the amazing options that I love and I like, so I showed them to you in this video. There is one option I didn't show you, I almost forgot to show you. That is, you are just going into here or another social media or anything, and you see something that's interesting and you want to check it. So you go to here. So I already have this tool, I didn't get rid of it yet here because it's useful. It has these two options to check for trademark. That's why I didn't get rid of it yet, because the one of Productor doesn't have the option to add trademark one in here. So until Productor adds this one, I will have to use this one at the moment. But for the other options, I really use them because, for example, this, you can check this term for in USA, like market. You can check for it in t-shirt, pullover, hoodie, tank tops, v-neck, all the other pop sockets, everything, and then Germany as well, and KDP as well. So it's really amazing. So it just needs these two options and it will be the best thing on the internet, and it's completely free. So this is the extension, and this is the video explaining to you the extension. I hope you like it. If you have any feedback on the or recommendation or anything, just write them below in the comments section, and I hope you like the video. Thank you for watching.